What's up everyone, how's it going? It's your everyday foodie here, back with another video, and today I'm actually here at Ichiran. So, I've been meaning to do a ramen video recently, and like I said, there's not really that great of places out in Arizona, so I'm going to be doing a place here in New York. And so, if you haven't been here before, it's actually a place that's been established in Japan, and they have brought it out here into New York. So pretty much you're given this little menu right here, and you have to fill it out. And the thing is cool is that you can have different flavor profiles on here. So you have Dashi, which is the broth. Then you have Richness, garlic, scallions, Chashu, which is the pork, and then you have spice levels and also the noodle texture that you want to do. So I'm gonna go fill this out real quick of what I want on there, and then I'll place it out here for them to get the order. So for the dashi, which is like the broth, is like the saltiness is what they describe it as on here. So I'll probably go with the medium. Did you go with medium in the dashi? Medium? Just medium? So I'm gonna go with the medium on here. And then for richness, I kind of want it to be a little more rich, so I'll go with just the regular richness on here. And then garlic, I'm gonna go with, I like my garlic in ramen at least, so I'm gonna go with the clove of garlic. And the scallions, we do with scallions. Chashu, obviously, gotta get with that, which is the pork. And then the spicy level, so my brother came here last time and I think he got like a 5 or 6. So he went with an 8, and I'll probably go with an 8 as well and try it out. And the noodle texture, they recommend for medium, but I'm gonna go with firm because I like a little more bite in my noodles. And then everything else on the bottom is just like extra stuff that you want to add in there. I'm thinking, let's see. I'm gonna add some mushrooms in there. So pretty much here, you can see all the circles that I've done. And then just need to push this button on the side, right down here. And then they'll come back.
The order has been confirmed. They'll be right out.
Awesome, thank you. Just like that, the order is in place, and then now I just wait. One thing about this place that I was kind of like iffy about is that they don't give you a hard-boiled egg, or they only give you a hard-boiled egg. They don't give you a soft-boiled egg. And actually, there's a little sign up here that tells you like what is a tonkatsu egg, and I guess a reason as to why it's a hard-boiled egg. So let me show you that real quick. So essentially what it's saying is that the reason why it's like that is because it is there for the flavor profile. It absorbs all the flavors of the broth and everything. It's supposed to be actually eaten before the ramen itself. And it's supposed to be more, let's see what it says, be a palate resetter, while the subtle flavors of the tonkatsu broth sharpen and prepares your taste buds for the ramen ahead for you. So it's supposed to be eaten before the ramen is actually eaten and gets your palate ready for it. So unlike other places where it's placed within the ramen itself and eaten along with the ramen, this place is actually telling you that it's supposed to be eaten beforehand, and it's supposed to also be cooked a little longer so it marinates in the tonkatsu broth and absorbs all the flavor profiles of it. So that could be a reason as to why it's more of a hard-boiled and then instead of a soft-boiled egg. So first they have brought out the mushrooms right here. Take a look at that. it seems like all the sides they bring out separately here.
You also enjoy.
Alright, here we go. Here's that bowl right here of ramen that I've been waiting for all this time. So first, let us take a taste of the broth first. Take a look at that. So we're gonna bring that in and show you. How creamy that is. That's perfect. That's very nice, like medley of flavors in there. You can see like how it's like kind of oily film on top, but it doesn't taste oily at all. And just a nice, definitely got that richness in there. Not overpowering. It's just a perfect amount of I guess umami flavor that's in there. It's perfectly balanced, everything. And then right on top right here we have the spice. Let's mix this all in. Now you can see how it's all nice and red. Let's take a little taste of that now. Now that it really kicks it up a notch with the spice in there. I think 8 is like the perfect right there because I think any more is going to be too spicy for me. It's a nice little kick. You feel it in the back of your throat right here, but it's perfect amount right there. And then now, before it gets too long, let's try these noodles out. And the noodles, just as good as it looks, it tastes even better. And I think a lot of it is because I asked for firm, and now that it's been sitting in the hot broth for some time, it's cooked a little longer, so it's become more of a medium, so it still has that nice bite to it. A perfect blend of everything in here. And the Chashu, let's try that out right here. Wow. That is straight like butter. There's no need of chewing that at all. A lot of Chashu that I've had at other places, they have, they've been, let me focus this in. So like I was saying, a lot of Chashu that I've tried at other places, they always had like this grimy, like kind of like gritty little taste to it. But this tastes completely clean, and there's no need to even chew it. It just melts in your mouth. That's how tender it is.
我还是比较怀念我的老式海鸥。我当时拿第一台是那个做片机，就海鸥，还是国产的叫海鸥。初中我们有那个，初中我们有摄影课，对，因为我们学校不在圆明园里，然后就然后摄影课在圆明园里上，所以才比较熟悉。
你看这个拉沙的，后来都抢出来，看拿到什么？还有印象吗？
我知道那个。
就是咱们看完
Apologize if I'm not talking too much in this, but it is just too good to put down right now.
这个也是，这三个都可以的，都是那个。都是你的整颗心都不在风景上，我走。现在让你重新回问一下。
不用。
这里是没有网红。
I want you to take a look at these noodles real quick. Take a look at that. Very, very delicate noodles. You see all the flavor of the spice on there, and then the enoki, and not enoki mushrooms, but the other mushrooms that are on there. What kind of? Let me see what kind they are. Forget what they are called. Kikurage mushroom. So that's that brown right there. And then now with the flavor and everything, look at that broth. See the oily profile on top. I'm trying to eat the traditional way of when you like slurp up the noodles. For some reason I can't slurp these noodles up. But essentially you post it when you slurp the noodles, it kind of gives you extra flavor profile with also kind of getting all the juices and everything that's on the noodles. And also because it's brought in piping hot, it's just another way to cool it down as well. Cheers. Last little bit right in here. Just like that, we're done. That was actually a lot more filling than I had expected. But is it worth all the hype that people are talking about? I would say yes, definitely worth all the hype. Can I compare it to how it is in Japan? No, but based on what I've seen from other people, and also one person named Mikey Chen at Strictly Dumpling, he has reviewed both places and he says it's pretty on par with that. So if that's pretty on par with that, then I'll say that's a really, really solid bowl of ramen right there. you know, when you go to other ramen places and you're sitting there, you only can get one flavor profile. It's whatever they make for you. But here you can customize it how you like it. Whether you like it more rich, salty, or less salty. You get to customize it however you want. I think that really makes it that much better. And on top of that, the noodles itself, you can also choose what kind of noodles you want. You want firm, extra firm, not firm, you know, all that customizability makes it that much better. But not only to say that is what makes it good, it's just the ingredients and the flavor profiles and everything, just like it's so made to the finite details is what makes it that great. This is by far the best. Hands down the best. So that is my thoughts on this place. If you are in the area in New York, definitely come out and try it out. If you're not, make a trip like I did and come out and try it out because it's definitely worth the trip. Unfortunately, they don't have vegetarian options here, but if you're non-vegetarian, definitely come out and give this place a try. It is not busy today because it is the holiday season, but you know, it's worth the wait if there is a wait. So with that, I will see all of you in the next video. Peace.